Big Sonic! Wake up, Big Sonic! What is it, Small Sonic? Big Sonic! I was going outside and I was walking down towards some type of location and blah 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 blah. I was walking down to some type of location, Big Sonic. Alright, Small Sonic, what's the issue? And Big Sonic, there was some type of weird person, figure, some type of creature, and this person, figure, creature told me, Big Sonic, that if I jump up and down, I can turn into Super Sonic. Well, Small Sonic, I don't believe that is even theoretically possible, Small Sonic. I'm Big Sonic, he's Small Sonic. Small Sonic, you, in order to turn into your super form, you need the Chaos Emeralds. But Big Sonic, this person said that if I jump up and down like this, I'm going to turn into Super Sonic. I'm sorry, Small Sonic, but you need the Chaos Emeralds for that. Yo guys, back at it now, and the topic of this video, guys, is going to be about you're living a lie, guys. You're living a lie, guys. This is so interesting, guys. Think about this so carefully, guys. To what extent are you living a lie? Your whole life, guys. What you think you know about the world, what you think you know about yourself, to what extent, guys, is it all a big fat facade, a sham? This is so important that you contemplate on this, guys, that you're living a lie, guys. I think a lot of us, guys, when we're young, or not when we're even, not even young, I think a lot of us in general, guys, we believe in things that aren't really, that haven't been proven. So, you know what I mean? A lot of us, we hold beliefs about ourselves and we hold beliefs about the world, but these beliefs, they are pretty much meaningless. They don't come from any real like substance or knowledge or like facts or scientific experiments. They just come from like some type of like agenda or something that we just so happen to like get raised with. For example, I think about this, guys. You're living a lie. Think about this. Like, I think a lot of the beliefs that we hold about ourselves and about the world, a lot of it is just probably nonsense, guys. How many beliefs do you have that you hold about yourself and about the world? How many of those types of beliefs have you actually checked and verified, guys? For example, let's just say that you have like this type of belief about the world, right? You have this belief about the world, that everything is like as it seems. It's not like there's any sort of conspiracies or anything like that. Everything is normal. Everything is what it should be. What you see is what you get. A lot of us, we have these sorts of beliefs about the world. To what extent is that like factual? To what extent are your beliefs like grounded in reality? You might have this type of belief about the world that the earth is flat, because you know, I know there's like a lot of flat earthers, guys. There's so many flat earthers. You're a flat earther, and so you might have this belief about the world that the earth is flat, and that is your belief. You believe that the earth is flat, and that's the type of belief that you hold to, and that's what you believe in. But to what extent is that like wake up, Big Sonic! Wake up, Big Sonic! We've been teleported to some weird location! Big Sonic, what is this place? What's that weird thing here? Well, what's the landscape and the environment is so different? Big Sonic, it's Small Sonic, that portal has been like, it's been active again, Small Sonic. That portal, it took us to this weird location, Small Sonic. Big Sonic, where are we, Big Sonic? Small Sonic, I honestly don't know, Small Sonic. Anyway, Big Sonic, that person said that if I jump up and down, I can turn into Super Sonic. I don't think so, Small Sonic. Jumping up and down is not gonna cut it. You need the Chaos Emeralds, Small Sonic. Big Sonic, I don't know where the Chaos Emeralds are, Small Sonic. You can't turn into Super Sonic yet. Kind of like I'm grounded in science. To what extent is that grounded in science and knowledge? Or to what extent is that just like based on like something that you just came up with on your own? What type of camera? I think that looks a little bit better. You can still see the background. I'm gonna kind of, you know, now I'm just gonna be like having my camera stay on my table. That should probably give it like a lot more stability, less like noise pollution. Because also when I was like holding the camera, I was like moving about, that causes noise pollution. I don't want to get too much into that, guys. But guys, think about this so carefully, guys. You're living a lie. To what extent, like the beliefs that you hold about the world, the beliefs that you hold about yourself, to what extent are these beliefs grounded in reality, science, facts, objectivity, knowledge, wisdom? Again, hypothetically, guys, let's just say that you're a flat earther. You're a flat earther. You believe that the earth is flat like a table top. That is like a belief that you hold about the world. Is that belief grounded in reality? Some people would say yes, some people would say no. It's very subjective, guys, indeed. you're living a lie. I think so that a lot of us, we hold so many different sorts of beliefs about ourselves, about the world around us, and a lot of these beliefs, guys, a lot of these beliefs are just pretty much nonsense. I think that a lot of our beliefs about ourselves and the world around us, all of these sorts of beliefs, they're pretty much like nonsense. They come from like something that has like no real like substance, something that's like completely like knowledgeless, you know what I mean? Something that's like just pretty much that we just so happen to like get raised with it and stuff, and now we have these beliefs. Or you might not have been raised with these beliefs. These beliefs might have been passed on to you by other people. You're living a lie, guys. What you think you know about yourself, about the world, it probably isn't true, guys. There's so much more to the story, guys, that you're probably not seeing. There's so much more that you're not even able to like tune into, because a lot of us, we're trapped in ignorance, because that's what the oligarchs, the elites, that's what they want, the powers that be. They don't provide everything. They don't show us all the details. They only give us like a certain limited interpretation to look at, and that's what a lot of people, that's how they live their lives. They live, a lot of us, we live our entire lives by looking at only one certain interpretation of this world. We don't get to see the whole spectrum, guys. Guys, are you looking at things from the whole spectrum, or are you just looking at it from a very limited interpretation? Contemplate on that. Think about that so deeply and carefully, guys. Are you looking at the whole spectrum, guys, or are you just looking at a certain interpretation? It's so important that you contemplate on this. Think about this, guys, so carefully. You're living a lie, most definitely, most probably, most likely. You're living a lie, guys. What you think you know about the world, what's around you, probably isn't even half the truth, guys. We only get given a certain small like interpretation, a small segment of the truth. We don't see like the whole spectrum of anything, guys. We always see things in such a certain like limited way, and that is so tragic, guys. Isn't that horrifically sad and tragic, guys, that we see things in such a tainted, limited way? We don't see the whole picture. We don't see everything as it actually is. We always see things in a certain limited way, and that is just a tragedy. You're living a lie, guys. What you think you know isn't even half the truth, guys. What you think you know about the world, what you think you know about yourself isn't. Big Sonic, wake up, Big Sonic. We've been teleported again. Big Sonic, where are we now, Big Sonic? Small Sonic, I don't know, it's a different landscape. Big Sonic, anyway, Big Sonic. Big Sonic. That person said that if I jump up and down, I could turn into Super Sonic. I'm sorry, Small Sonic, but that's just not how it works. Small Sonic, you need the Chaos Emeralds. Oh, you're right. Why? That guy. So that guy lied to me then, Big Sonic. Quite indeed he did, Small Sonic. You were fed a lie. You believed in something that isn't true. You believed in a lie. You believed in something that isn't true. You believed you can do something when you really can't. And it's something that you've been tricked. That's horrible, Small Sonic. It is horrible, Big Sonic. Even half the truth, guys. You're not seeing the full story. You're not even hearing or seeing the full story. You're not tuned into everything, guys. You're seeing only like a certain limited interpretation of everything around us, guys. The news, politics, history. We don't know half the truth, but regarding these sorts of things, we always get given a small amount of truth regarding these sorts of things. We always, guys, get given like a small interpretation, and that's what most people. They live their entire lives only knowing this like certain limited interpretation and this like small segment of truth. A lot of us, we live our lives in such a massive like amount of ignorance. We live our lives in a tremendous amount of ignorance, guys. We don't even know half the truth about our world. We don't know anything really about politics, history. Do you know anything about history? Or do you just trust what's written in the books, what people tell you on the telly? This is where I'm going with this, guys, that you're living a lie, guys. Most likely the beliefs that you hold about yourself, about the world around you, it's all probably just nonsense, guys. You probably just haven't been looking at things carefully, and so your intellect has been tricked, and so now you're holding these beliefs that aren't even like grounded in any type of real life knowledge or wisdom or science, etc., guys. You're living a lie, guys. You have to kind of think about that so carefully, guys. Think about that. You're living a lie. Damn. Yeah, I should have just been like freaking hell sitting down for these types of videos. When I was like, I should have like holding my camera and moving around causes all that noise pollution was getting into the audio of this. Now that I'm sitting down, the camera is actually easier to engage with me as well, because it's not like I'm not moving the camera around. It doesn't give that kind of weird distortion effect. Anyway, I don't want to get too much into that. But you know, like you're living a lie, guys. What you think you know about the world probably isn't even half the truth, guys. I think so that we don't even get given half the truth regarding politics, history, whatever you want to call it. We always see things in like a certain interpretation, through a certain angle, a certain lens. You're living a lie, guys. the beliefs that you hold about yourself, about the world around you, half of it isn't even the truth, guys. Half of it is probably just from indoctrination, from your parents, from your society, culture, from the elites, the oligarchs. They gave you a certain mindset to have, and then a lot of us, we keep the mindset that these oligarchs have been giving us ever since we were little. We still keep the same mindset as we get into adulthood, and as we continue on with our days. We still have this type of horrible mindset that the elites have passed on to us, and it's horrible. You're living a lie, guys. The beliefs that you hold about yourself, about the world around you, about morality, ethics, politics, history, all of that is probably just nonsense, guys. You haven't looked at it carefully. You gotta look at your head, like the inside of your psyche carefully, guys. You gotta make sure that the beliefs that you have, it's not just all like nonsense, guys. You have to make sure that you're tuned in properly to the world around you. You're not looking at things incorrectly, improperly, horrifically, you know what I mean? Sad, ignorantly, you know, I can keep going on and on. But you're living a lie, guys. Most likely you're living a lie. You have to think about that so carefully, guys. You're living a lie and you probably don't know any better. God damn. Think about that, guys. You're living a lie. Wake up, Big Sonic. Wake up, Big Sonic. That weird portal thing teleports again. And who the hell are these people? Oh, it's them again. We keep seeing these weird people. They don't seem to be moving. They seem to be frozen in time. Maybe that weird portal thing, Big Sonic, maybe that weird portal thing trapped these weird creatures here, and now they're all frozen in time and they can't move. Small Sonic, anyway, you were talking about the fact that you want to turn to Super Sonic. Yes, but the guy said if I drop it down, I could turn into Super Sonic. Actually, you need the Chaos Emeralds. Oh, look, the Chaos Emeralds are right here. The Chaos Emeralds, Small Sonic, they're right here. Just go in them. All right, Big Sonic. Oh, I can feel something happening. Big Sonic, you're right. You do need the Chaos Emeralds. Whoa. God! Big Sonic, look at me now. I'm Super Sonic. I can fly around now. Yes, indeed, you can fly because you used the Chaos Emeralds as I told you to. Wow, you're right, Big Sonic. That other person lied. I do need the Chaos Emeralds to turn to Super Sonic. Alright, I guess you learned your lesson now. That you need the Chaos Emeralds in order to turn to Super Sonic. You can't just jump up and down. Thank you, Big Sonic, for your lessons now, your moral lessons, etc. To what extent, guys, the beliefs that you hold about yourself, the world around you, and etc., about anything, to what extent are those beliefs grounded in objectivity? Because I'm going to tell you guys, most likely, most definitely, sir, those beliefs are probably just nonsense. They're probably just like fabricated from your mind. They've probably just been passed on to you by other ignorant people. That's why it's super duper important, guys, that you check every little aspect of your beliefs, your mentality, your psyche, how you see and interpret the world. You look at things more like carefully. You don't just like blindly believe in things, you know what I mean? You don't just like take on board things that don't have any real substance to them. But that's how a lot of us, we live our lives like that. We live our lives in such an ignorant, pathetic way. It's so sad and tragic, guys, that a lot of us, we just get stuck with this like horrible mentality mindset that we think that we know a lot more than we actually do. We think that the beliefs that we hold about ourselves and the world around us, those beliefs are actually objective and they're actually factual. When in reality, guys, a lot of the beliefs that you might have about yourself and the world around you, 100% guys, I think so, that a lot of those beliefs are probably going to be baseless and nonsense, so cool. You just haven't looked at them carefully, guys. That's so important that you kind of evaluate your own like mentality, your own political views, religious views, your own beliefs about anything about yourself and the world around you, etc. You look at your own psyche carefully, guys, and you open up a little bit more and you try and like see more wisdom where you might not be able to see it, you know what I mean? You try and like broaden your horizons. You look at things in a different, like so many different better types of ways. You don't just like stay ignorant and stupid. You have to like open your mind up, guys. Don't just stay ignorant, dumb, apathetic. Don't just believe in like what you've been given by your parents and the society and the world around you, guys. You're living a lie. The beliefs that you hold about yourself, about the world around you, politics, etc., probably a lot of it is probably nowhere near close to the truth, guys. Probably a lot of it's probably just nonsense. You just haven't looked at it carefully, guys. Look at things super duper carefully, guys. You're living a lie. The beliefs that you hold about yourself, the world around you, guys, it's nowhere near close to the truth. Think about that so carefully now.